Hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT. If you're a Chelsea fan, smash that subscribe button. If I'm interrupted during this video, I'm interrupted. I'm going to give it a go anyway. We've got people around. So today's game, first and foremost, the simulation, the last simulation was insane. And it was nowhere near accurate. Winning 1-0 to Palace. It was we controlled the game well, but it weren't all that. In respect, we had a few chances, and we had them under the cosh, but it was nowhere near the 6-0 thrashing that we gave them on the simulation, which was kind of disappointing. I won't even lie. Anyway, so this week's match, Moretta will return. Giroud went off injured in the previous game against Palace, and Emerson came on. Pardew was on the bench. Emerson came on. And I think there might be a few changes in respects to maybe Jorginho coming off or being replaced by Fabregas to give him a bit of a break. So I'm just going to make that one change. Kovacevic is going to start ahead of Barkley, I think, for this game as well. Barkley started in real life against Palace, but whatever, it is what it is. Moses ain't been really getting a look in, but since we're low on numbers in respects to wingers and stuff, he is going to get a place on the bench under this. I'm not too sure about Pedro. Giroud looks unlikely to start Wednesday. It is, and Odoi, I don't even know about him, so no word yet on his injury. There might have been something said in the past 24 hours, but I don't know at this point in time, so I'm just going to leave it. And it's essentially a full lineup with one or two changes. Like I said, Kovacevic stays in that midfield role ahead of Barkley. Moretta starts, obviously. Willian and Hazard start up top with Alonso, David Luiz, Rudiger, and Azpilicueta and Kepa starting as well. So, not too many changes, just that Fabregas change. Maybe a start on Wednesday, Jorginho, I don't know. It is what it is. I haven't touched the Southampton side, so I don't know anything about them. And there was one or two players whose names I cannot pronounce, which is pissing me off. Just one or two. And I don't know why this training crap's on. That training thing where it tells you what to do, push the X and that, it's never on when I'm playing. I don't know why it's left on. Whenever I do these simulations, it pisses me off. So yeah, we are currently at this point 3 points behind, I think behind City at this point, and it's only 3 points to second, which is crazy. But because a lot of teams lost, Tottenham lost, I believe, I think. Arsenal got thrashed at Liverpool 5-6-0. I didn't actually see it. I didn't watch highlights, but it is what it is. So Danny Ings, a former Liverpool boy, well, former Liverpool at Liverpool, sorry, is now at Southampton.
Number 17.
Southampton are a good squad, always got a good youth side.
22.
Or would have had a great team if they didn't keep selling all their players.
Morata. And number 10, Eden Hazard.
So as I said, I may be interrupted during this simulation. I don't know. I'll just tell them to leave and hopefully they fuck off. But it is what it is. I was either out or just doing the typical FIFA commentary, which But like I said, I've got people around, so and I found them kind of boring when I watched them back. So adding my commentary really was a blessing in respects to how these sims really are, or how they play out in terms of commentary. So as I said, Azpilicueta, David Luiz, who had a good game in the previous match against Palace, coming into midfield a little bit and making some good passes. Jorginho kept giving the ball away, I noticed. That was frustrating. We need to be a bit more physical. Maybe that's why Barkley came on very late on. So, McCarthy starts for Southampton. We've got Cedric, Vestergaard. My God, some of those names. Bertram, a former Chelsea, Lemania, Heisenberg. Okay. Heisenberg. Sorry, I can't say his name. It's going to be a pain. I know it is. 1 second. Sorry, just to get the full respect of the names, I won't change anything. Austin Ings. What the hell was that? Nyossi. Lemania, Heisenberg, Redmond. Yeah, Redmond, and we got Bertrand. Okay. What? Height? I don't know how to say his name. And then we got Vestergaard. So, yeah. Shit. That was just to have a decent look at their names because I'm very unfamiliar with some of those players. But here we go. So Chelsea kick it off. Hazard on the ball now. Plays it into the centre. William. Aspilicueta. Kante. Lots of time and space, no one closing him down. And there's the first challenge made, and free kick given straight away. Not good. Chelsea are always dangerous in the set pieces with David Luiz, Willian, even Alonso and Hazard taking a crack at it. Like, it's just unbelievable the amount of talent in respects to what we got. Giroud and Barkley have been known for taking them as well, so there's no shortage of talent in respects to who could take this. It looks like it's Alonso or Willian. It's going to be Alonso, is it? Yes, it is. Takes a strike. Oh, and McCarthy plucks it out the air. On target, not enough venom. Saw it coming a mile out. Kovacic, whatever. Willian loses out to Bertrand. From the Chelsea. It's all been Chelsea in the opening 5-10 minutes. Kovacic beats his man. Chelsea in possession now. Dominating the play. Fabregas breaks through. Passes it through. Hoyt with the clearance. And this time it's Southampton's first opportunity to hit them on the break now. Lamine. Aspilicueta now gathers up. Chelsea moving the ball a lot quicker than they were in the previous game against Palace. Weren't moving it quick enough. And there's a ball into Eden Hazard now. Cuts inside. Gives it back to Alonso. Fabregas. There's a cross from Alonso. And this time it's Bertrand with the clearance. Chelsea still in possession. Looking very comfortable on the ball. Kante. Very advanced position Kante's taken up. Fabregas now. Runs into the box. Blocked off by Lamine. Bertrand now with the clearance. Gives it to Redmond, I believe that was. Tries to play a 1-2 with Charlie Austin. Hasn't worked out. Rudiger still in possession. Chelsea now on the attack. Very positive from Chelsea. Southampton trying to get a foothold in the game. Mostly defensive work, but they're not doing too bad in respects to that. Bertrand. Surrounded by Chelsea players. So like a pack mentality surrounding Bertrand there. Had no choice but to clear it. William. And William with the cross. Oh, and Vestergaard this time with the clearance. Hazard now in good form. Kovacic gives it to Alonso now, who supports. Oh, takes a strike. Not on target. I think it's going to be a goal kick, I think. No, it won't. It could have been a handball there. This week we start God of War, just to let you guys know. God of War 3. So a brand new playthrough on my channel, so don't forget to check that out. And another crappy clearance there by Southampton. Redmond, I think, with a panic clearance. Chelsea did nothing with that corner. And there's a good punch by McCarthy. Austin now on the ball. Gives it to Ings. Back to Austin now. Redmond trying to break forward now with the Southampton. Bertrand. Redmond. Chelsea getting back. Redmond looking kind of positive on this left side. Gets a weak cross in, cut out by Kovacic. And Chelsea back in possession once more. I am going to turn my television up. I just noticed it's kind of low. Like I normally do the playthroughs. And it's not how low it should be in respects to what I'm listening to. Chelsea on the left side now. Alonso back post. No, it's gone nowhere. Kovacic now. Aspilicueta gives it to Hazard now. Chelsea very patient with their passing. Everything seems to be clinical. William now. Will he take a strike? Fabregas. Kante with the opening. Oh, and by the way, a great goal from Kante. Chested it down in the previous game and then took a half a swipe at it, like it was not a very good solid hit, and still managed to beat the keeper. The keeper, Guta or whatever, who was in goal, who was a free transfer, by the way, from Getafe, who's a good goalkeeper. He made some good saves. He'd be very disappointed to have conceded that goal. There's no doubt about that. Chelsea could have won the game 3-0, but all them offsides and that, which Giroud got. Hazard now cuts inside now. Back post, cut out once more. Fabregas now, will he take a strike? Oh, good challenge there. I'm not too sure who that was from. Azpilicueta though this time. Fabregas making some, Kovacic making some good runs in that box along with Fabregas. Challenged there by Umwasi or whatever. I don't know that guy's name. The right winger for Southampton, so my apologies. Some of these are harder to pronounce than others. 30 minutes gone, Chelsea dominating the play, pretty much like we did at Palace. Redmond now with a panic clearance. Heisenberg now goes up for the challenge, wins it. Southampton back in possession. Yossi. And given away poorly there. And now here they come, Southampton now with a decent opportunity. Crosses in and the Wheeze cuts it out this time. They haven't done enough, Southampton. They just don't seem to be getting close enough. Look at all that time and space they got in the ball for Chelsea. It's happened in the previous simulation as well. Too much time and space on the ball for Chelsea. They didn't close them down enough. Azpilicueta now. Nearly loses out. Fabregas now. Kante. It's Moretta. It's too much of Moretta, and a shot from Hazard now. Weak shot, no venom on it, but just get it on target. Tested the keeper. McCarthy now with the clearance. Chelsea back in possession. Something's got to give in this game in respects to Southampton. They've got to change something. Tactics or whatever. William. Chelsea now knocking the ball around very confidently once more. Alonso now running into the box. And challenged this time by Cedric. Being bought from a French club, I believe. I can't remember exactly who. Kovacic now. Works his magic. A little bit of skill there. Tries to play a 1-2. Doesn't work out. Heisenberg, I think that was, with the challenge. Southampton just breaking up play the best they can and not actually doing much. Back post once more. Gone nowhere. Charlie Austin now. Trying to hit them on the break. Not enough going forward. There's not enough support for Charlie Austin. Even though there's two men up front, the midfield have to move up further and knock the ball around. Yeah, a little bit more fast pace with their passing. They're getting closed down or you know. Kante. Kovacic now. Moretta lays it off to Kante. Oh, it's a brilliant through ball. William. Oh, it's brilliantly done. Kovacic. Oh, he's at the post. I mean, the bar, sorry. And a panic clearance once more. Charlie Austin now. Oh, my God, it's brilliant. What a ball. Azpilicueta trying to get back. And Redmond waiting for support. Lays it off to Lamania. Oh, and it's gone nowhere. Massively disappointing for Southampton. Trying to get a foothold in this game in the later stages. Haven't done too much overall. Just kept Chelsea out. Not much attacking Fred from them. And Chelsea still 0-0. Southampton kick off the second half now. Hoy. Charlie Austin now. Heisenberg. Oh, he nearly robbed of the ball there. David Luiz puts the pressure on Kovacic now. Chelsea switch the play to the right side. William. Chelsea seem to be continuing the thread of what they were doing in the first half. Lamania. Oh, it's brilliantly threaded through. Rudiger clears it up. Knocking it forward to the right back. Aspilicueta bursts forward, gives it to William in support now. What can he do with it? Cuts in, gives it into the centre midfield. Kovacevic now. Oh, loses out. Could have done so much better with that. And now, oh my god, it's brilliant opening now. Charlie Austin ain't got enough pace. Why ain't he pacing it? What the fuck is wrong with him? He's dragging it out wide. He could have done so much with that. And there is a half-bait, like, what? What is he doing? That was fucking poor. Charlie Austin should have ran into the goal and took a shot. Loftus-Cheek comes on for Fabregas, so they're looking for a little bit more physicality maybe in the midfield. But that was poor from Southampton. What was Charlie Austin doing? That was garbage. It was like he had no pace about him. What the fuck? That was very poor. William now on the ball. Luiz in the midfield now. Hands it off to Alonso. Gives it to Hazard now. What's he going to do? Back to Alonso. Loftus-Cheek now. Slides it through! Oh, and a good shot. I don't think Moretta's taken too many shots in this game. Really hasn't. He's been involved in some of the build-up play. There's a deflection and there's another substitution to be made.
Number 5, Jorginho.
Jorginho is coming on for, I assume, Kovacevic, but I don't know if that's for sure. Corner to Chelsea, and it's gone nowhere. Oh, and a shot from distance. So I don't know who actually came on and off for Jorginho. I assume it's Kovacevic. Jorginho now throws it through to William. And now here is an attack by Southampton maybe, if they're going to actually run. Charlie Austin now lays it off to Lemania now. Redmond on that left wing. Tries to play a 1-2, it works. Danny Ings now tries to get a cross in. That was unlucky, and Chelsea with a clearance there. Good bit of play from Southampton, but their chances have been very, very few and far between, and should have done so much better. That was a poor pass from Alonso. Heisenberg now holding up in the midfield. Bertrand now. Ings. Back to Redmond. Back to Bertrand with the cross. Austin! Oh! First decent thing he's actually done in this game. Gets a good header on it, but keeper caught it comfortably. Cedric having a little passing game themselves, amongst themselves. Ings. Good bit of build-up play in this game. Oh, and a Luiz this time with the clearance. Southampton doing a hell of a lot better. Ings now. Lemania. Heisenberg. It's Redmond now on that left wing. I think it is. In the box, and it's cleared by Alonso. Heisenberg. Takes a strike. Oh, and a good save from Kepa. Southampton really trying to get into the grips of the game now, and you know, starting to do some positive things. Taking shots. The passing has improved.
14,
Not staying back anymore. And Romeo is coming on. I'm not too sure for Lemania. Oh, what a header. I thought that was in. Romeo is a former Chelsea player. Very good midfielder. He can pass. He's got good physicality about him. Aggression. I like him as a player. I'm annoyed that Chelsea even sold him. Corner to Southampton. 70 minutes gone. And an easy clearance for Chelsea. Remember, it's still 0-0, and it feels like Chelsea should be winning at least by a goal at least. And there's a strike, and Kepa with a great save. My God, I'll tell you what, out this entirety of the game, I think Southampton had the better chances with that header shot earlier, and then that shot tested the keeper solid. Every shot, or the shots they have taken, have looked threatening and had to work that keeper. Chelsea haven't done enough in that respect. Southampton once more. Luiz goes up for it. Gets a half clearance though. Heisenberg now. Strike from Danny Ings. And Kepa saw it coming. I hate when they play out from the back. What are you doing? Rudiger. That's for the Aspilicueta. Alonso. William. Oh, that was a poor first touch. Moretta loses it. and it's a clearance by Southampton. Southampton looked poor in the first half and a completely different team in the second half. Charlie Austin is coming off for number 10, who is Long, Shane Long, who is a... Didn't he play for... Is this the same Long who played for Reading? I don't know. Maybe. Kante. William. Chelsea have to do something in this second half. Loftus-Cheek. Jorginho. Hazard now. Taking him on. He's crossed it in the back post. Should have got on himself maybe. William hasn't done anything in respects to after getting the ball back. That's disappointing from his perspective. Again, my apologies if you can hear background noise. I can't do anything about it. People are cunts. And that is Alonso, the left back, coming off for Moses. That's an unusual substitution to be made. I haven't seen that one. El Nyonzi, weird name, for Ward Prowse. Prowse, you call him. I don't know. He's on the right wing of whatever they've put him on that. But that's a strange one for Moses for Alonso. It's never normally made, that substitution. That shows how much subs we got on the bench, you know what I mean? Kante. Jorginho now, looking to pick a pass. Throws it through to Kante, tries to play a 1-2. Hoyt with the block this time. Shane Long on the ball for the first time now. Holds up play quite well. Gives it to Danny Ings. Back to Long. Southampton looking lively of the two teams now. Reinvigorated, and there's a shot. There's a header there, got ahead of his man, or maybe I think the defender ran ahead of him, and he managed to get a header off. Kepa caught comfortably. Jorginho now. Oh, it was a challenge, man. It looked dirty. It looked dirty. Prowse has just come on, getting more physical with the Chelsea squad. He's getting a warning. Bollocks. Give him a yellow. And look at that. Getting frustrated for Jorginho holding the ball and just went fuck you and tackled him out. They would sorry, William take the free kick. And Chelsea in a decent position. I didn't think it was. I thought it was quite fast still when it weren't. It turned out to be pretty good. Should have done more with that. Chelsea are at home. Moses now. Playing in the right back area. Challenged. And it's given away a free kick. He's just come on. Who is that? Isn't Prowse again, is it? It's another warning. No yellow cards. That's bollocks. And here's the challenge. It's Long. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why I didn't show it, but okay. So William to take this free kick. He just crossed it in. It won't be direct. There's the cross. And he's gone up for it. Oh, I think that was Loftus-Cheek, and McCarthy saw it coming. This is feels like Chelsea should have done a lot more. Should have won this game, like by 1 or 2 goals. It feels like to me. So it'd be disappointing to get a 0-0 here. Jorginho, Loftus-Cheek now. In the centre, Kante. Ooh, and a clearance there by Romeo. Throw on to Chelsea. Moses. Back to Jorginho. And there's a strike. Oh, it's a brilliant save. That was the first decent opportunity really for Chelsea this entire match. Ridiculous. Brilliant save. And Chelsea look like they're going to be playing it short. Hazard now. Gets the clip in. Back. Ooh. Went up for the header. I'm not too sure who that was.
Indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
They're with the Wees now. Hazard. He's going to take it on himself. Someone's got to take this game by the scruff of the neck and do something in the next 4 or 5 minutes. Back heel. Jorginho. Tries to clip it in. Hasn't worked out. It falls to William. Back to Moses now. Back to William now. What can Chelsea do with it? He's got the cross in. A half cross and Prowse with a clearance. Oh my God, that's disappointing. For what this game was, all the possession we had, all the few chances we had here and there, Chelsea didn't do enough. As well as Southampton had the better chances, especially in the second half. Coming back into this game, especially in the second half, I feel I feel disappointed that they had the better chances, but they didn't do nothing with them, unfortunately, for Chelsea. For me, in respects to man of the match, I'm going to give it to Kante. He did quite well. He had a few shots. He was energised throughout the midfield for Chelsea. I mean, in theory, you could give it to Redmond if you're a Southampton fan, maybe. Disappointed to get a 0-0, especially after the fact that last simulation was a tirade of goals and everything. Like, my God, it was unbelievable. I couldn't fathom what was going on in respects to. I thought I did something wrong with the simulation. I didn't think we'd ever be in a position where we're getting 6 goals like in the last sim. That was crazy, especially how it turned out in real life. Anyway, guys, no matter who you are in this world, whether you're in the 20th team in the Premier League or if you're in the number 1 in the Premier League, going to Chelsea, or hell, playing Chelsea in any type of competition, you know, coming away with a draw is a good result. Don't care who you are. It is what it is. The ability of the squad and everything else. Maybe I could have started Jorginho, but I think maybe he'd be a bit tired after today's game. So I don't think he'd be playing on Wednesday's game. Maybe Barkley would start ahead. I don't know. But Kovakovic didn't do too bad either. Anyway, guys, sorry it was a draw, but that's just the way it is. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below if you want to donate to me via PayPal. You can. Links on the description below, or you can buy a t-shirt if you want. Anyway, guys, keep the blue flag flying high, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.